In terms of the women's retreat, the very first one that I gave was in 1991, and it was actually the very first thing that I had done. I had been facilitating some small groups before that around women's health issues, and I had myself been participating in these events in the earlier 80s in New York State, and it was the very beginning of the women's spirituality movement, and this whole term, the sacred feminine, was just coming to the fore. And I had the privilege and the amazing experience to be mentored by other women in this material. And I think I came into this life with a good, very solid dose of it in me, but there wasn't anything particular in my childhood that nurtured it or brought it to the fore. But in those situations, it came through very clear and very strongly. And I knew then that this was something very important to me, and it was something that lived in me quite strongly, and that it was going to definitely be part of my work and my being in the world. And so I kept hoping that people would create something locally, and years went by and it didn't happen. And one day I just said, I think I'm going to do it. And so I put out advertisements, and there was a real resonance with people. And that very first retreat, quite a few women came. In a certain sense, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing, but I don't think that's ever really changed, as people who participate in the retreat know that it's pretty unplanned, and it's very much in the feminine model of being what is, of being with what is, and allowing that what wants to happen in a group, because under the surface of all of our wonderful plans and all the expectations and preconceived ideas of what we think is going to happen, there's always something that's wanting to happen. And so in all of my work, what I've got myself attuned to is that undercurrent of what wants to come forward, what wants to be seen. And of course, in the world of the spirit, and in the world of healing, it's also what wants to be healed. And just to keep attuned to the little things that will show up through people, whether it's in a group or it might be an intervention from the natural world, that will give us a clue that, oh, there's something coming. And if it's work with one-on-one, there's just so many subtle signs that present themselves that says, this is what's really important. This is what we really need to make space for. And it's pretty much a nonverbal thing, and in fact it's something that's even quite difficult to put words to. It's more a sensing, it's more an energy. It's that whole world of mystery that we learn deeply about when a larger group gathers, but it happens in the one-on-one experience as well. That respects and allows and is recognizing and acknowledging that these forces exist, and they're very important.